A new group now is joining the growing chorus of voices calling for Indiana to start regulating marijuana. Safe and Regulated Indiana launched just this week.
The group's spokesperson says it's a coalition of thousands of Hoosiers across the state who all believe it's time for Indiana to give Hoosiers the marijuana access they want. Our State House reporter Emily Longnecker has the story.
The group is pushing for Indiana lawmakers to regulate marijuana the same way that already happens with tobacco and alcohol, and it has the backing of some really prominent Republicans, including the former head of the Indiana Republican Party, who was also the chair for the Marion County GOP. It also has another member, a Republican Indianapolis City County Councilman.
Safe and Regulated Indiana released a multimedia advertisement this week, encouraging viewers to tell their legislators it's time for safe and regulated marijuana.
I mean, it can only, help. It can't hurt to bring more people on board.
Republican State Representative Jim Lucas has authored several bills over the past several years that would legalize marijuana in Indiana for medicinal use. None of those bills have made it out of committee. Current Governor Eric Holcomb has also opposed legalization bills.
I don't look at this as a revenue stream. I simply want to help people.
Republican Indianapolis City County Councilor Michael Paul Hart says additional revenue is one of the reasons he supports regulating marijuana in Indiana. Hart, who's part of the new coalition, says additional revenue could be used for public safety, education, and infrastructure. He's not the only well-known Indiana Republican on board. Joe Elsener, the former executive director of the state party and chair of the Marion County GOP, is the spokesperson for Safe and Regulated Indiana. A 2023 survey from Ball State University found that fewer than 10% of Hoosiers think pot should still be completely illegal. 32% were in favor of medical marijuana. 54% favored it being legalized for recreational use among adults.
You can't get that many people to agree on if the sky is blue or not. So when you get something that polls across the board in the mid to upper 60s of all groups, we have an obligation to at least look at it in a serious manner and not just a feel-good manner.
Governor-elect Mike Braun has said that he would be open to looking at the issue, but he first would want to consult with law enforcement. At least one state lawmaker all ready to offer legislation for this upcoming session, Representative Jim Lucas. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Thank you, Emily. And Indiana is surrounded by states with legal marijuana. Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio all have legal marijuana programs. This coming January, medical marijuana will become legal in Kentucky.